Hello. Welcome. We are back. We're gaming. We are playing some more Bioshock. In that we're playing the DLC because we finished the main game yesterday. That was strange. Why did it look like I closed the game? Oh wait, never mind. Why do you have to wait, hold on. Why? Okay, let me get this straight. The DLC isn't included. Hmm. That's well, that's a conundrum. I don't want to spend $10. Oh, this is awkward. What do I do? Uh, I'm kind of at an impasse here. Um, I kind I'm kind of saving my money, my bit to do other stuff. Like I was gonna buy Yazora's Wrath or something soon, so I don't really want to spend $10 on a Bioshock DLC. This is kind of awkward. Why doesn't the remaster of a game come with all of the stuff? That's kind of I can't be the only one who thinks that's a bit insane, right? Why is Minerva's Den the only thing that's not on sale for Bioshock right now? Like okay, like Bioshock Infinite stuff, I can understand. I honestly actually probably should buy that now that I think about it, if I'm gonna play that next. Let me buy that real quick so I can do the DLCs. I'll do it in a bit. Um. Okay, we're new plan. I'm gonna play Powerwash Simulator. Oh, I'm a fuck up. God. Uh, Cloud error Bioshock. Cool. Cool. Thanks. But we'll come back to this thought in a minute. Uh, where were we last time? We were cleaning the Helter Skelter thing. Let me get my Near music playlist back. Uh. What was I checking? Oh yeah, YouTube. Up. Near OST with rain. Yeah, it'll do. Alright, that'll do. This is crazy. I'm actually gonna crash out about that that remaster thing. So, what's my news for today? You know, I think I might just tomorrow just pull out my PlayStation 3 and actually go check how much Azora's Wrath is, because I need to do it. Actually, yeah, that's what I can do. If I pull out the PS... Put this here. Alright, there we go. Up we go. That honestly, that's kind of disappointing. Maybe I'll remember to go back to the DLC eventually. On a different note, I was watching a bunch of movies today before stream. Honestly, it was mostly vampire related now that I think about it. Well, aside from one of them. Although that one was really good as well. Oh, it's pretty reflective. I gotta wonder how something like this gets so dirty. Like, I guess over time, but even still to this extent. This feels like it was thrown into a... it feels like one of those fake... what we got here? No, I was thinking maybe I should get a physical copy of Azura's Wrath, but then I was thinking, wait, I'll probably have to download the DLC anyway. So, never mind. I'm definitely thinking Azura's Wrath might be the vibe for the 4-year anniversary stream. How do I play something dumb like, I don't know, like Five Nights at Freddy's? Do I even have Five Nights at Freddy's? Five. I don't. The only thing with 5 in my Steam library is Sid Meier's Civ 5, GTA 5 Enhanced Edition. I have regular Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, yeah. Devil May Cry 5, Skyrim, and Far Cry 5. Anyway. Fires was here, he'd be like, it doesn't work because it has the off instrumentals or something. If today has taught me anything, I fucking hate 2K games. But I think a lot of people do, so I'm not that special. The other thing I realized, I like gothic horror. A bunch, actually. I think it's cool. Now then. What else? The gothic horror is pretty neat. There's a few good ones. I think the killing is the king. Does the King in Yellow count as a gothic horror? I guess in some sense it does. Or is that more abstract Lovecraft type horror? Sorry, it's called cosmic horror. What am I thinking? Gothic horror would be more like the Wolfman, or like what was I gonna say? Yeah, like the Wolfman or like something with vampires. So Bram Stoker's, I think Frankenstein also falls into that category too. Which reminds me of a discussion I actually had with someone earlier. It's kind of weird how Frankenstein is depicted in Frankenstein's monster stars is always depicted as like slow, lumbering, and kind of idiotic or, well, like dumb in most of its depictions in media. Well, in film and stuff. Which is weird considering the character in the book is pretty well spoken, is smart as part of his his thing, part of his horror, just how cunning he is. Maybe it's just more, they were trying to sell more. Ooh, big scary monster. Go look at it. I guess. Thank God that hard to reach place in there is not considered dirty. Guess the devs couldn't figure out that. Is there a VR version of this game? Because I feel like that would be a good, like, mode to do in. What else can I talk about? But yeah, no, what I watched, movies I watched today were, I watched 4. I watched The Princess Bride, which was, fantastic. I like that a lot. Nosferatu, which is also very good. The one from last year with, was it Bill Skarsgård? And the guy who played Beast in X-Men First Class. I don't know the actor's name, but he's in a lot of things. Willem Dafoe was in it too. Surprisingly, he wasn't the monster. He was Van Helsing. Well, legally distinct Van Helsing is what I should say. Actually, everyone in that movie is legally distinct. Well, not really. That was part of the reason that it had problems with the original one. The original movie was a straight like copy of Bram Stoker's work, supposedly. To the point they just changed characters' names to get around copyright at the time. To which Stoker's widow found out and then sued the shit out of him to the point they had to delete most of the copies. Some survived, and obviously it still exists to this day. But it's still pretty funny, though. Like, if you've seen the original story, you can put 2 and 2 together on who's who. Only difference between, well, since it's more of it's so there's a lot of parallels with the Bram Stoker's one in spirit in a lot of the sense. Like, there's some overall similarities. There's a good chunk difference, but there's a large chunk that is the same functionally. So if you say you watched the 90s movie Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman, which is what I also did today, you can see, even if you watch them back to back, you can even notice it more and more. But yeah, that was the other movies I watched. Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I watched Dracula 1978 with Christopher Lee. I kind of want I want to... When was the last time there was a Frankenstein movie? Because I wonder if we should get a new one. If there hasn't been one announced already. Like, one that's actually accurate to, like, you know, the original book. Which reminds me, there's a fucking manga adaptation of Frankenstein. It's by Junji Ito, of all people, too. right now because it's going to be hectic when I get to it later on. Alright, come on. There we go. I don't know what to stream next, like after Bioshock 2. I feel like I had a list. Was the Force Unleashed? I don't know. I suppose we'll find out eventually. I could. Nah, I won't take tomorrow off because I kind of want to stream. Maybe I should get Night Rain. I'm not too certain. I might wait like a while. Part of me wants to pay for some stuff first. Because I will probably be spending money soon to renew my visa. And I get it for 2 years and 90 days. Which is nice to have. Pew. Pew, pew. Drugs? I'm not spending money on drugs. I wouldn't even know where to start either. Also, drugs are illegal here. I think they probably should lighten up on something like marijuana, but yeah, no, the rest of it is pretty much all illegal. Also, how you doing today, Magnet? Which day is, what's it called out? Ultron. When's he out? Is he out tomorrow or is he out 5:30? So he is out on Friday, okay. I need to grab that. Do I have a PNG of Grimoire Vice? I do not have a PNG of Vice. I need to make one of those. Or just go in VR and just pose for a camera with it. Still was the funniest thing, just me being Vice for like, what was it, 5 hours the other day? The illustrious Grimoire Vice. Well, I guess I'll play this for like 2 or so hours. There we go. I think the top deck's almost finished soon. Okay, that's not finished. Oh, that was straightforward. What was I gonna say? How's Warframe been going for you, Magnet? I've been seeing you like on that chunk. I'm assuming you're doing the story for it currently? Is it any good? Also, which frame do you use? Confusing, but it's alright. Gotcha. Whisper Mesa. Yeah, Mesa's my favorite. It's been a while since I last played, but last time I checked there was more damage mods and shit that I didn't know were in the game because they're like just brand new and you can only farm them after you've done every tile on the map, and I just can't be bothered. Because then I have to go do the DLC, I think the story and stuff like that, and I have to go do like whatever the infested planet is that you have to, that's the free roam. That's Steel Path, baby. Oh god. Finish all the story and old map. So you've done it then? It's basically new game plus. Was it Logan said that he was like, oh boy, I'm gonna go try out Railjack? Because honestly, I was thinking of getting back in for that, and then I finding out it just sucks. And no one plays it. What a wasted mode. Lunaro too. Railjack's just like Arkwing is abandoned. Yeah, Arkwing is... It's because the Arkwing mods are like so fucking annoying to get. By the way, the OG guys went off to make Soul Frame. It is true. Also, hello Irish, how you doing today? I'm too busy making JoJo references. Irish, let me crash out for a minute, okay? So, okay, so when you make a game, right? Say you made a game like for like 10, 15 years ago. It's like, all right, cool. Then you make a remaster, right? When making a remaster, what would you put? Like, say you made DLC for that original game. Would if you made a remaster, what would you think is the what do you think is the logical thing to do in this situation? Yeah. Say like say you're doing a remaster for a game. No, I guess I mean, when you're doing the remaster, and like say you made DLC, what would you do with said DLC, like with the remaster? Like you'd put it with, like if you're making a game that's like a remaster of an old game, you'd obviously like bundle it with it, right? Guess what Bioshock 2 doesn't do? It makes you buy the fucking DLC again. I'm pissed off of, and it's it's 10 bucks. It's not like $5, it's 10. It's 10 fucking dollars. Shower of bastards. Honest to God. Do you know what's worse? Do you know what's even worse about it, Irish? The fucking franchise is on sale right now. If I was to pay $12 right now, I would get the fucking Bioshock Infinite stuff. For $2 extra, I'd get all of that. But for some reason, Bioshock 2 stuff isn't on sale. And Bioshock 2's DLC has been out since 2016. Oh, sorry, the remastered version. But you get my... Because the fuck you mean you're double dipping again. Rebuying both the game. But that's the thing! I'm fairly certain I got Bioshock 2... That's the thing. I'm pretty sure I got Bioshock Remastered for free. I'm pretty sure they just gave it to you upgrade. So why wouldn't they just... I don't know. Like... Add it? It's so weird. The way it's done is so weird. And honestly, I don't want to spend 10 bucks on it right now. You know what I mean? Like, I could use that 10 bucks for something else. Like, I could buy, like, I don't know, Azora's Wrath once I figure out how much it costs. Having to fucking plug in my... Seriously, I don't get Sony as well. It's like, ah yes, we're taking the PlayStation 3 store offline. And by that we mean just taking it offline on PC and PlayStation 4. You could still see it on PS3 though. Why does this have to be so far? Why you tell me I can't move this forward a bit? Thank you. That's much nicer. On a more positive note, besides the Warframe talk we're talking about earlier, what else can we... What was I saying? But yeah, I don't know if I could ever get back into Warframe. I'm kind of really burned out on it. But yeah, no, other thing I wanted to talk about, yes, about movies I was watching earlier. I watched 4 before stream. I watched The Princess Bride, I watched Nosferatu, I watched Dracula 1978, and then I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula with Keanu Reeves. Feeling very gothic horror and a bit of funny comedy as well. Let me just say, Princess Bride is fucking fantastic. I love that movie. I've not seen it in years. Monster Movie Day, yeah. Genuinely, it's such a fun movie. He's like, I can't. I'm married. No, you're not. I was like, did you say I do? I didn't. No, I don't believe you did. He's like, then you're not married then. So fucking funny. You've been tricked. You fell for the old. You've been bamboozled. You fall for the oldest trick in the book. How'd you know? How did you? Irish, has The Princess Bride been watched in Neo's movie night? I'm gonna suggest it if it hasn't. It's such a good movie. Remind me to put that in as my next recommendation for the movie night. After we watch Sonic 3. Alright, perfect. I'm going to rig the votes again so we watch The Princess Bride. What is it? My favorite fucking lines in the movie. Have you ever considered piracy? Such a good line. I don't think you know what that word means. Inconceivable. Thank you, Rex from Toy Story. You mock my pain. Life is pain, princess. Sorry, this is an old like Germa clip where it's like, you mock my pain. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on a second. Is it my favorites? Might be my favorites. Let me check my favorites real quick. Let me undo this real quick. Alright, there we go. Where am I looking? I'll find it. Give me a moment. I'll get there eventually. Sooner or later it'll turn up. I just know it will. Or maybe not, never mind. This might have been... Wallace Shawn has the tiniest filmography. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Except the time... I mean, he was in Big Bang Theory, though, so maybe some... Wasn't he in a vampire movie? Wasn't he in like a Dracula movie too at some point? I'm still trying to find... I don't think I'm finding this video. Yeah. I'm so sad I can't find this one Germa joke from like 7 or 8 years ago. I hope the creator didn't delete the video or unlist it. That would make me sad. Oh wait, no, I found it. Never mind. We're so back. He did unfucking list it. The bastard. Hang on. Let me fucking pull this up.
You mock my pain.
Life is pain, Highness.
I hate such a stupid joke, but I love it. You mock my pain. Life is pain, Highness. I hate. I fucking love that German video. Life is pain. I hate myself. It was some like shitty thing. Do I still have the Kinect? Is there like some shitty like Xbox 360 Kinect games that would make for a funny stream? Wait, Star Wars Kinect's the thing. I'm feeling like a star, can't stop my shine. I'm loving Cloud City, my head's in the sky. I'm solo, I'm on so I gotta find that. Wait a minute. I think I have that. I think I have Star Wars Kinect somewhere. It might be at my dad's place, but I need to go find it. I need to find my Kinect while I'm at it too. I need to play that. That'd be such a funny stream. I play Wii games, but like I don't know how I'd go about Wait, is the Wii AV or is it HD? I gotta check something. Yeah, that's I literally just got up to look at it. Yeah, no, I just checked. It's AV, so I'd have to get maybe an AV to HDMI connect. Is that a thing? AV to HDMI adapter. But yeah, no, it might be fun to say if I guess my problem with that though is that I have to find and source Wii games. Also a Wii Fit as well if I need to. I would fail Wii Fit, let's be fair. Unless they made one for the Switch, did they? Probably not as good though. Wii Sports Resort. I think my issue is I think I need to either find or reattach the sensor bar. That's it. That's all on the presumption that my Wii still works. Why did this cover of fucking A Beautiful Song sound like Through the Fire and Flames for a second? Did you hear that? Let me go back. Listen to this. The cold winter morning as we going through the night. Sorry, strange train of thought. But yeah, Princess Bride was great. As I was saying, Red Steel was peak early Wii gaming. Which one was Red Steel? Is that the boxing game? Oh no, it's the shooting one. It's the cowboy one. You missed that one. Try another. That's the one. Yeah, okay. So peaceful. Hey, Callan, how you doing? We're just talking about like old, what was it? Some old Wii games. I'm serious. This cover of the song sounds like Through the Fire and Flames at this point. I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling. Was angry that I'm gonna pose this question to you, Kellen. Right? Say there's a game, right? It came out in like 2009 or something. Had a DLC for the game, and then they decide to remaster it in like 2016. What do you think? Do you think it's pretty standard for like, you know, the remastered edition of the game to come with like the DLC? Well, apparently 2K Games does not, because Bioshock 2 Remastered does not come with Bioshock the 2 DLC. You have to buy it separately for $10. And even with the sale going on right now for all the Bioshock games, you don't get it. You have to buy the you have to it's the only thing that's not on sale. Like, you can buy the bundle. They're really trying to make money. They're trying to nickel and dime, which is, I guess it makes sense. It is 2K. I think 2K are the NBA game guys. I think WWE as well. So they profit off yearly sports games, I guess. The other topic we're on about as well was just movies. I was on about like The Princess Bride. Such a fun movie. I think the funniest part about that movie was getting jump scared by like Columbo. It's just like, oh, it's cool. And it's like, hey, Grandpa. It's like, is that fucking Columbo? Columbo reading a bedtime story was just was not on my bingo list for today, but I don't remember him being in that movie. Also, the main guy in Princess Bride was also in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Oh, it's very good. Yeah, you might not remember it exactly, but it's you might remember the phrase, "My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die." That one, that line. Or you fell for one of the classic blunders. Yeah, the other movies I watched today, though, because I was watching mostly vampire stuff. No, I've heard before, maybe in modern media. Yeah, it's been referenced a bunch. It's a pretty good movie. It's honestly really funny. It's a nice chill watch. That's actually what I watched today. I watched Nosferatu. That was pretty good. Best sex movie. I thought that'd go to Shape of Water. It's actually really funny watching Nosferatu back to back with like Dracula. Because I don't know if you know this, but you know how Nosferatu is a remake of a 1922 movie? So fun fact about that. The original movie was mostly burned and deleted from existence. Reasoning is... No, it's forbidden media, not because of something. It's forbidden media because it's not lost media. They kept some copies even though they weren't meant to. It's not lost media. It is still watchable. The reason it was burnt and destroyed was for copyright reasons. The movie is a blatant plagiarism of Bram Stoker's Dracula book. It was basically an unlicensed adaptation of the book. It's so funny. I just think that's hilarious. They quite literally did the here's Van Helsing from Wish.com. It's very funny. But yeah, no, I watched Nosferatu, then I watched the 1978 Dracula movie with Christopher Lee as Dracula. And then I watched after that the 1992 version of Bram Stoker's Dracula with I think Gary Oldman. Yeah, until it was public domain, yeah. One thing I kind of don't really understand about... One thing I didn't really get about the Nosferatu movie is, like, it was good, it was very good, but, what was the point of just not doing a Dracula movie? My reasoning for it is that, sure, they had German names, but every single person in that movie was basically an English actor. With English accents. It's like, at that point, you might as well just do Dracula, because Dracula's set in England. You know what I mean? At least in the original, it was a silent movie set in Germany. Played by German actors. That's my one small gripe, but I thought it was good though. Cinematography and like just the designs were great. Willem Dafoe once again killing it, and Bill Skarsgård once again typecast as the weird least creepy Bill Skarsgård role. I swear that man's typecasted. Since it came out first? Well, not really. The book for Dracula came out first. The Dracula book is like a good 30 to 40 years before the Nosferatu movie, I believe. It's also a thing they'd have no rights to complain if they did copy them. Considering it, it's like it's like you complaining about a software thing. It's like trying to report. Say you're trying to report a bug to like Adobe, but you pirated the software, and they're gonna like, oh, show us your thing. Bruh. I see. I understand what your focus of the movie was. I really thought the I really liked the way they did the Carpathian Mountains. I really enjoyed that like whole like environment and setting. I see they went. I know in this movie they went more for the whole shadowy monster type thing compared, like, and he just kind of looks slightly off at times compared to, like, you know, the classic Dracula thing of this Dracula's normal form and then Dracula can turn into a bat or he can turn into a wolf. Which is actually what the 1992 Bram Stoker Dracula movie with Gary Oldman and Keanu Reeves does. That one, like, if you watch those two back to back, you'll, like, say, oh wow, this is basically the same movie. The one common trope is Van Helsing's kind of a bastard in both of them. But he's also kind of great. Van Helsing was played by Willem Dafoe in the Nosferatu, but in the Bram Stoker one, the 90s movie, he's played by Anthony Hopkins. I just realized how stacked that cast was. You had Richard E. Grant, you had Anthony Hopkins, you had Keanu Reeves, you had Winona Ryder, you had Gary Oldman. It was like a pretty big cast. But the 1992 Bram Stoker Dracula is actually pretty good too. Gary Oldman is pretty, like, charming as Dracula, but he's also extremely fucking... At the start, he's very goofy. In, like, a good way. They definitely put a bit of camp to him as well. Which I like. It was actually latent to me to have the discussion about, like, how little of a proper like, I can't remember if there's been a decently well adapted Frankenstein monster movie. Like, I can only really think of, like, the original one or that one movie, the Van Helsing one with what was it? With Hugh Jackman. You know the one I'm on about? The Hugh Jackman Van Helsing movie. Van Helsing Vampire Hunter. It's one of the skins in Marvel Rival were based on it because the Wolverine Vampire Hunter skin was based on it. Is that fucking... That's old. Thought so. It's not that old. I guess it's. I guess it has been 21 years. Is it? When was it exactly? Was it released? Oh wow. May 6th, 2004. Yeah, it's 21 years as of the start of this month. It's campy and it's more of an action flick, but honestly, I liked it. I can't remember how they depicted Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster in it though. This thing's almost done. It would appear. Hey, there we go. This is looking spiffy. Trying to think what I should watch next. Any of you guys have any recommendations? Horror movie or like classic horror or whatever like that? I am taking requests. Or sorry, no, I'm taking suggestions. If I was to stream a horror movie, I'd get fucking DMCA'd fast. Not into horror? I mean, I'm not either. But I like the novel. Depends on the type. I hate modern horror because it's just all jump scares. I do like the methodical, which is why I like my favorite horror movie is just John Carpenter's The Thing. That's a good movie. You are an old soul? It's... I've been told on occasion. It just hard. It is like, the problem is that modern horror type thing is just, a lot of it just is kind of, I don't know, cheap. It's cheap scares. Like, it's not a earned, like, scare. Like there's no build up. It's just, whoa, scary face, loud noise. Here's music sting. FNAF is the perfect example of it. In terms of, like, games-wise. It's why I don't play horror games either. They're not really scary besides just jump scares. It's why I like playing horror games that actually have either a decent concept, story, or gameplay mechanics. It's why I like Silent Hill. It's why I like Resident Evil. It's why I like Dead Space. Dead Space is one of my favorite games. Amnesia, I like Amnesia, but I stopped playing it because I just get stuck on what to do next. Which is just a problem of, what do I do now? I'm just remembering the era of, like, when like the whole creepypasta trend was a thing. There was tons of, like, Slenderman stories, this random YouTube thing, and like the Slender the 8 Pages was made at Goofy A Game. For as interesting as, like, Amnesia at least did, like, didn't really do jump scares, it did more of the suspenseful horror. Like the kind of eeriness, it kind of made you suspect or guess the thing that was going on. Like this atmosphere, this vibe feels hostile. I don't know what's going on here. But then we kind of got, like, I want to say a lot of games kind of went for it where you can't fight back anymore and it's just you running away. or hiding or whichever. That we got like the amount of games that are basically just Outlast. But yeah. I will say my time when I played at Bioshock 2, I think I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely felt like it was better in a lot of regards over the first one. Like, Andrew Ryan is probably still a better antagonist. He wasn't even the final one. Because we had the whole, like, Fontaine thing. Trying to think what other stuff. You know, what's a weird one that there's one like series that I kind of wish just got like either an animated show or like a series of like decently animated movie. Hellboy. Like, as much as I like Ron Perlman and the what's it called thing, they kind of really missed the whole tone of Hellboy. Like, his character is kind of all wrong in the Del Toro movies. Like, he kind of acts like a 12 or a 14 or 15-year-old in maturity sense, whereas in the comic, Hellboy is like in his like 40s or 50s, but he's just like so used. He's like the best paranormal investigator in the world, and he's just so into it and so used to everything being so weird that like he could see a fucking giant monster come out and rip a dude's head off, and his only response will be, "Damn." But he's also extremely funny. Hellboy comics are amazing. I love them. They're so well done. And the art style is beautiful. Absolutely adore Hellboy's art style. What am I getting stuck on? Come on, finish off the... There we go. Yeah, this Powerwash is so much better than the old one. What else is... So Night Rain's out this week. I think Ultron's out in Marvel Rivals, I think. There's something else and I'm forgetting it. can't think off the top of my head. Ding, my beloved. Hey, Fuku, how you doing? I hope you're doing well today. We're just vibing. I was going to do it, but something else, but last minute. Do I play the Force Unleashed next? I knew we had a test this week, but just not today. A lot took me by surprise. I think I made it alright. Here's hoping you did. What do you think I should play next, Fuku? You think I should just go 4 for 4 and just 3 for 3 and just play Bioshock Infinite next? No, I've played Infinite before. Recently, Bioshock 2 was first time playing it, though. 1 was first time playing it all the way through. I played Infinite back in 2013. I think it's because I was partially interested in it, and also a girl I liked at the time recommended it. And I was like, alright, bet. Fuck it, I'll try it out. Infinite? No. Infinite got rid of the alternate endings, I'm pretty sure. It kind of didn't really feel like a Bioshock game, honestly. Besides, like, a few tie-ins. If I remember correctly, like, the plasmids were like a late addition to the game for the players because it didn't feel Bioshocky enough. If that's even a word. Yeah, Bioshock Infinite was in, like, development since, like, 2008. And it got, like... If I remember correctly from Ken Levine, he said we could have made 5 games worth of content from just working on this one alone. Supposedly, or... There's a lot of cut content. Like, if you watch the E3 demos, or the E3 stuff that they showed off for it, it looked like what they were showing off originally, it differs a lot from what we actually got. It's honestly interesting. Probably another example of, like, I don't want to say the Ubisoft formula of, like, just games having a lot less than initially promised, but it is pretty similar to the Ubisoft method, I guess. I'll play them. I can play the DLC for that one, because it's like, at least that one's on sale. And that's 2 DLCs, not just 1. Bioshock Infinite is definitely more gun-heavy. Melee weapon is now just... You just always have melee out. It's just a, what's it called? It's just a, like press V to melee type situation. After they eat. That reminds me, I need to go back and check the last Powerwash sim, because they made like a Nier Automata joke that Viper didn't get, but they get now. I would play Nier Automata, but I don't think enough of a grace period has happened between Replicant yet. I'm also thinking of just playing it when I get back in August. So I've got some ideas for that one. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life. I want to listen to the vocal version of that song. I still think the Japanese version of that song is probably my favorite one. Same for Ashes of Dreams. I am looking. I will say I am looking. What song do you miss? I will say I am. Nier Automata is one of my favorite games. Well, we'll probably get back to that eventually. If I can. Part of me wants to mod Yakuza 0 so that I go back and play as someone else. Like, if I can find an interesting mod for Majima, I have an idea for Kiryu, but if I can find an interesting mod for Majima, I'll play Yakuza 0 again. You know what? Let me check something real quick. Yakuza 0. You know what? I'm gonna check right now. Let me type in. Let's see. No. This is not what. There's no mod for Miku for Yakuza 0. You're kidding me. Okay, this is actually pretty funny. Okay, this one I might do. This one would be pretty funny. I'm still pissed there's no Miku one. What the hell? That sucks. What am I checking? Ah, it sucks. They're both for Kiryu. Ah, if one was from Majima, one for Kiryu, I'd wear it. Work. I must see if I can find someone who can mod Yakuza 0. Ask them, can they mod like Hatsune Miku into the game for me? I'll pay them. I'll do it over. I'll ask them to do it over Majima. Cause then at least have one character for both. Because I found a Teto mod for Kiryu. That would be pretty funny to do. Let me put back on the music. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to playing Nier Automata again. Especially the gameplay. The gameplay was a lot of fun last time I played it. It has been 4 years. You know, it'd be really good, and I hope they did again. For Metal Gear Solid Delta, I would love if they remastered, what was it, the secret cinema for Metal Gear Solid 3? Like, Snake making out with the CIA chief or whatever, or the Secretary of Defense, or whoever it was. I'm sure someone will remake them using the models. I hope they do. We will have failed as a community if someone doesn't remake them. Right, no, I'm thinking maybe we might play The Force Unleashed, but I don't know. I've seen a few things saying it might be a weird PC port issue. You agreed to stay away. I lied, as I had from the very beginning. What's left to clean? Oh, this. Almost done this weird contraption. Helter Skelter or whatever what the whatchamacallit. What else do you miss? Wait, I think I know where this is going. I did know where it was going. You know, I'm honestly surprised how little that song was used when we were playing Web of Shadows. Like, genuinely. What else do I need to clean? Window frames. Where's the window frame? I've been so locked in for Unity I have to request an extension, but I'm sure it'll turn out. Oh yeah. Alright. 4th tier planets. I need to get a lozenge later. My throat's killing me. I might have burned it. Slide support, huh? That's not even my drink. My drink's always cold. I think it might have just been food I ate. Might have been too warm. I'm not a regular coffee fan. I'm either a soda or like a water fan. Sliding frame. Off we go, I guess. Definitely let my drink scorching if I can. If I can't feel it all the way down, it won't wake me up proper. I kind of try and stay awake through sheer willpower, basically. That's one of these. Tea and extras, then coffee, but it's cheap and quick. Two things the uni student focus on. More cheap than water? fucking 360. I want to see this show up on this. Private jet? Yeah, sure. Can I buy any more nozzles? I have this. Hey, Taylor Swift's gonna use. Was that a fucking laser? What? Why does this private jet have a laser on it? For every time, as you can see, I've encountered a few issues with my private jet. That's what comes from flying too close to the sun, or in my case, the volcano in the sea, ocean. Idiosyncrasies. Sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Oh, behave. There we go. Add it. How long to the next add? You know what? I'm going to go BRB real quick. I'm going to run an ad. I'm going to go do two things. Alright, but Bioshock 3 sounds fun. Have you got the other two VODs posted? Oh yeah, no. Both VODs should be up on my channel right now. They also should be on my YouTube. Like, if you go to my YouTube channel, and I think the link's in the Twitch, in my panels, it should be down there, and you should be able to go to my channel and be able to see both VODs. Like, the playlist should be public. Like, if I go to... Yeah, Bioshock like VODs are on my channel right now. You can go see them right away. Same with the Nier VODs. Both of them are up currently. Also, I'm going to use the restroom and I'm also going to refill my water. Back in a moment. Alrighty, I am back. Fucking that's a loaded screenshot right there in the BRB screen. I still need to go and highlight that VOD. That VOD needs to be saved permanently. You know what? I had a realization. The death of the boy band. Think of it. Early 2000s were full. Mid to late 90s were full of them. Early 2000s were a ton of them too. But they're now dead. They're all extinct. Hell, a lot of groups just died too. Most try and pursue solo careers. Some successful, some not. Now I'm remembering when I used to get called Harry Styles in fucking high school. And it only got worse when I looked up a picture of him recently and he fucking grew out his hair too. I was like, motherfucker, can you stop? That's why I'm growing that, but he doesn't have a beard though. Or doesn't have facial hair. I could be whoever I want without facial hair though. I can blend in. If I can figure out how to do a proper one, I'd love to do a Solid Snake cosplay. Colonel, I'm blending in. What next song will play? Oh, hey. Oh. Part of me is like, maybe I should just make a full like playlist of just all VODs. On the other hand, that sound is just extremely hectic. It would take way too much time. Maybe I should just make a new channel where I put all the VODs on. And then there's the issue of like the ones I haven't exported yet. Or have in the past. What even is anti-gravity booster? What kind of private jet is this? I think you might have been onto something, Fuka. I think this guy is Dr. Evil. $1 billion. I wonder if the laser is strong enough that they actually stalls them out. I'm assuming that's what the anti-gravity booster is for then. Firing the laser might have some pushback. Also might divert some of the power from the engines. I should probably turn off my light. There we go. No longer will get flashbang by pressing the tab button. Up. I've been thinking of trying out maybe the game, I don't know how much it is currently, but it's the crime scene cleaner. Although I might have to turn off the audio for it. Because the guy it's one of those, like, guy makes jokes and just, like, bro, I'm not here to hear you yap, I'll make the jokes here. How much is some of the extension stuff? Sorry, I had to lock in for a second. There was a really funny quote in the Nosferatu movie that made me laugh. Where was it? Oh yeah. We have been blinded by the gaseous light of science. Motherfucker said the most fanciest way of we're being gaslit. I'm just gonna say that for now, Ness. We've been blinded by the gaseous light. It's like instead of saying for real, like near replicant, for true. I already missed near replicant. Yeah, no, I definitely think that's probably my game of the year. That game left an impression. Yoko Taro, you did it again. It all started with a bald, naked lady. A giant, bald, naked lady falling into Shinjuku in Tokyo. And then a dragon getting hit by an F4 Phantom. Who's from Ace Combat 2. The deepest lore. That reminds me, over the weekend I was explaining to someone why Nier Replicant's a good game and just general Nier lore. While I was a book, I was Grimoire Vice from it. As like an avatar, as like a puppet, and they just fucking... They were both interested in the conversation, but also kind of dying of laughter because it's just me as a book. And they, like, because they were like, why are you so animatic when doing this? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should get a puppet for stream. If I can figure out how to make one, I'd love to. needs to be a VTuber where you can just have a puppet. I need to keep it for just chatting streams though. 'Cause I can't exactly play a game with one hand and puppet with the other. This song also has Irish pieces in it too, it seems. I think this is the amusement park, isn't it? This song? It is! With a very unique OST for it. I wonder who's live today. I mean, we've been going for an hour 55. I'll probably go for like 2.5 hours, maybe. Okay, we drew loss. Perfect. Clients will be pissed. You know what the real takeaway from the Dracula movie is? And the different versions of it is like, damn, all these girls kind of just, like, damn, the main love interest really just kind of most of the time just says, fuck my boyfriend, I guess. Like, Nosferatu one makes sense. But, poor dude in Bram Stoker's. Dude's like, I'll do anything for my loving girlfriend, now wife. Hers gets married to him. He's like, never mind. My husband who's sick, who I haven't heard from in a while. I'm just gonna see this new mysterious prince guy. Like, damn, lady, okay. Like, even if it was reversed, I'd say the same thing. It's like, damn, bro, you really? You just do that to your girl? I just don't like cheating. One of the things that genuinely angers me. superficially like others. Yeah, I could tell palette is quite different. Graphene matrix? Why do you need this much? That reminds me, yesterday was Virus's birthday. Don't believe he showed up. He was in chat yesterday, but if he was, I would have said hello, happy birthday. Although I already said happy birthday to him the night before. Or well, the morning. When I got up for work. I went to bed early. So I'm not really tired when I get home from work. Like today, I didn't take a nap at all. I just watched movies when I got home. Although I am partially tired a bit now. But I don't have to get up as early tomorrow, so that should be nice. I'm really wait, who publishes Azura's Wrath? CyberConnect, Capcom. So there's a 50-50 chance the game is like $20 or it's 40. I'm hoping it's 20. It's like I would get it for the 360, but my 360 online is I'll just say it's not reliable. So it wouldn't be reliable for me to try and get it and then try and, you know, download the DLC, because I would do that. Alternatively, I would try and get the PS3 version. As much as I dislike the PS3 control. Well, if I remember correctly, I think my friend, the PS3 controller I have, because my friend gave me it when his is more like a 360, is like the flat thumbsticks, or at least has an extension on it that makes it flat. That game is just going to be more of a spectacle one to watch. Gameplay, I remember, is not one to write home for, but the story's fantastic. Makes me wish that Capcom would re-release or redo some games. Lost Planet 2 is another one that comes to mind. I'd love for a new version of that. With a fixed PC port, so it doesn't need like a 30-step guide to get to run. And that's without like playing online with a friend, which is how it should be played. Weird they never made a third Lost Planet. Oh, is it time we talk about? Is it time we talk about it again, Irish? The cursed years for Japanese games, the years 2010 to 2013 or 2012. Do we talk about the period of time where where Japan thought, hey, I know the West likes our games. What if they liked it more? What if we made our games appeal to the West some more? And then they made a bunch of weird games like Resident Evil 6, Lost Planet 3, Dead Rising 3, DMC Devil May Cry, Ace Combat Assault Horizon, Yakuza Dead Souls. Human versus human struggles. What for Lost Planet 3? Dead Space 3 was a Western developer problem, and that was more of an EA issue. You can blame that on EA with their stuff. It's funny they both come out the same year, too. Honestly, Dead Space 3 wasn't as bad. Like, sure, it's bad as a Dead Space game. Like, it's bad, like, for a horror aspect, but it's still a fun co-op game. It's very silly. I like Dead Space 3 because how buggy it is. Or buggy the cutscenes are. I just remembered I have to drag Squishy through Halo CE again. Probably make him do it from the start since it's been so long if I did. Oh, hey, a bot. Maybe I should try and see about setting up a PSP emulator. So I can play that one Yakuza game. Black Panther, I think it's called. Apparently, Powerwash released its last map, or will be releasing its last map soon, before they eventually release Powerwash 2. Nintendo Switch 2 is launching soon, isn't it? Yeah, June 5th. That's next week. Next Thursday. I like how the guys explained to me his like death layer. It's like, yeah, bro, it works like this. Don't tell the NSA about it. What's your verdict, Irish? What should we play? What do you think we should play next? Fuku was saying Bioshock Infinite. What do you think? My past mistakes. This is my redemption song. I need you more than ever right now. Can you hear me now? So you shout it loud. Even the words ain't meaningless, 'cause I'm carrying the weight of the world. I've been so free somehow, that I can miss every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, I keep to come to life. Come to life. Also, quick question, Irish. I feel like I've already asked this before, but is Snow and Summer your favorite song from Nier, or do you have a specific one? Also, it was funny, Irish. I was explaining to someone about. They asking me how is Nier Replicant, and I was saying Nier Replicant is better in story, and they're like, "What, better?" And it's like, I was like, "Can you explain?" It's like I can't really explain without spoiling the whole thing. It's just a better story. Both are good. I just like Replicant's story better.
wanna shout it loud, even if my words seem meaningless, like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish I could say somehow that I could say every one of us, but the truth is that I'm only one girl. Still gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I hope that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life.
Snow and Summer and Shallowed both high up in there. That's fair. Those are both really good songs. Blissful Death. Blissful Death is very good, yeah. I'm a fan of that one myself. I do like this song though. I love City Ruins. It does. Wait, I need to refresh myself real quick. City Ruins Shade. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you're 100% right. I like this one. 100% Blissful Death's great. Ah yeah. You know what I need to do, Irish? I need to go to that one world in VR chat. The one with the near world with the flowers, the lunar tier world. Cause that world hits a lot differently now that I've played both games fully. How people who are automatic go, oh, nice flower place. I always felt there was something more to it when I played. Now that I've played it, it's like, oh wow. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Automata's route B and C route C and D is a lot faster, isn't it? Than say what it was for me to do near Automata. That's our replicant, my bad. Replicant people get right, so like say we spent what 20 hours on Route A, how would it be like another like less if we did route B, if we like skip this, if we do most of the side stories in route A. Chapter select. Oh, okay. So how long would you say estimate it would take us? Because I was trying to sell someone on Near Replicant, but I'm like, I also kind of trying to warn them about the replay part. But what I mean is, if I do all the side quests in Route A, I won't have to worry about it in Route B, right? Is that the same? How much of a, you know what? All routes for me and Automata was 53. Really? I know, let's see. I know I did routes 1 to 4. I don't think I did route E. But I did routes 1 through, A through D, I'm pretty sure. Quick question, Irish. Is view the final credits route E? Or is that a different achievement? Can you double check for me? Because if Route E is that achievement I mentioned, then it took me 32 hours. Is that what it's called? Is it called view the final credits, or is it something else? So if it's something else, then looks like I have to go do Route E when I'm playing next time. Oh, it is. That is the one. Okay, so that I have got, yeah. So I got to Route E in under 32 hours. Then Irish. Okay, so I did do it all then. I was starting to second guess myself. I was like, wait, did I get to Route E? No, apparently I did. Okay. Woo. That'd have been embarrassing if I didn't get Route E in my first playthrough. Mary would have killed me. I just love the fact Viper. I love how Viper never got the marketing department thing joke. I know I made that joke last VOD. Or last Powerwash stream. I'm gonna find it. I know I made that joke somewhere. Or did I make the joke during Nier Replicant? Do you remember, Irish? Did I make the joke during Nier Replicant? I know I made recently a joke about with the marketing department or finance department or something. I know I made that joke recently, where I put the text on screen. At the end of Route A. Wait, no, I know when I made the joke. I know exactly when I made the joke. It was, I think I made it during the Papa Nier DLC. I think that's when it was. Hold on. Why did I do the Papa Near DLC? Was it nice to see you? Or was it low tier Vice? Might have been low tier Vice. At least that's what I'm thinking. You know how there's the whole English thing? Look up the dragon. One of them. It's gonna bug me now. I swear I should have clipped it whenever I did do the joke. That's gonna bug me now. Anyway, I got distracted looking for that one joke. Or did I make it in a different game? Well, let me look my notes. What was the last few games we played? Wasn't Legos? That wouldn't be Lego Star Wars. It wouldn't make sense. Watch, I'll find the clip I'm on about, or the part I'm on about after stream. Seems to be cleaned. Tail scoops? I saw something needed to be cleaned there. Where's the wing wiring? Must be the ones up top here then. Okay. Oops. What is a tail scoop? Okay, it's that, okay. There we go. Show me your drawing. Yeah, there's loss. Let's see how bad this one is. And then we'll probably call it. Because we're going longer than I was originally intending. Well, no, we're going about as long as I expected with a shorter stream. TwitchCon's 10th anniversary. Too bad I'm not going. It's not on the cards this year. I might have if I wasn't doing a New York trip. That being said, let's have a look at the... It's a lot of moss. No, we'll listen to, where is Blissful Death, then we'll call it. Yo, Kenji Okabe. Alright. Hey, Yoko Taro. Alright, we need some music for the sewer level. Alright, what should we do? Should we just have like some some beats or something like that going? Nah. Melancholic and introspective. What? Yeah, you heard me. Okay, I guess. Perfect. Put it in the game. Yoko Taro, you've done it again. This is a giant ass fucking treehouse. Like I have to power wash the rope too. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, hearing this now. This is just hearing faltering prayer. The Starry Night. This is just dispossession from Replicant. You know, I don't know which is my favorite version of dispossession. If it's the piano version or if it's the one with the strings. Let me show you what I mean. Like there's that version, and then there's this. Where is it? Oh. I think it's a bit more hot. Like I think the other one works for like the sad moment with the king of facade, whereas this one I think just works as just more, just overall melancholic, which makes sense considering when it plays in the game. You know what I mean? Like both are fantastic tracks. I don't know which one I like more. Maybe the piano one. I hope the client doesn't mind me painting a fucking like Emil face onto the top of their like treehouse. What do you think, Irish? It does add to the ambience. There we go. I'm gonna forget that's there. I'm gonna fucking startle myself next time I play this game. 100%. I'm gonna forget that's there. I'm gonna fuck... If it does, at least I know I can come back to this VOD and fucking clip it and just like have the before and after. Anyway, let's save for now, and I will wrap things up. I'm going to go and install Bioshock Infinite as we speak. Before I do that, do you think I should just spend $5 and get the season pass for Bioshock Infinite? It's $4 right now. Here's the kind of game that sticks with you. Yeah, it is. Do you think I should buy it? Cause you being jump scared in this game. Yeah. Also, I went back to that clip where I was like where I had like my like breakdown after the lighthouse lady sub story, and I just. It's like, this game is gonna fuck me up by the end, isn't it? And I come back to it and I'm like, yeah, it did. It's foreshadow. I'm clipping this in case of foreshadowing. It was indeed foreshadowing. Well, yeah, I was thinking the same. How long is it on sale for? $43.43. So what? It's on sale for another 5 hours from now. It's on sale for another a day and a half? 2 days? Yeah, fuck it, why not? $5. Yeah, why not? Death Note killer within. Yeah, but Columbo would figure it out anyways. Death Note would have ended if Columbo showed up. Alright, Bioshock is gonna uninstall 2. Gonna install Infinite. Well, after stream I'll install Infinite, but yeah. You know, I'm not gonna install the DLCs. I'll install them once I get to them. Just remind me to do it when I get to the DLCs. Remind me to install them. Anyways, thank y'all for stopping by today. This was an impromptu Powerwash sim because I was not expecting the DLC not to be bundled with the remaster. That's still stupid. Anyways, I've been Opti. Y'all have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow for some Bioshock Infinite. I'll be able to go a bit longer tomorrow too, so I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one, and I'll see you then. Adios.